The delay is quite long, huh?
Yes, usual. Okay.
Okay, we are live then. Okay, good.
Yep.
Let's give it then a couple of minutes so people can join.
Will Satoshi be the first? Yes!
Satoshi always the
Hello,
first, right?
hello Satoshi.
I bet he's been refreshing site, you know. But that's good, that's good. That is good. Gerard, hey.
Hello, Gerard.
Never seen you around, Gerard. Or have I? I don't think so. Maybe you have a new pay. Maybe you have a new pick or something.
Hello, Gaurav.
Yep. Non-stop refresh. That's attaboy, Satoshi. You cannot miss it, right? You cannot miss it. Oh, you've been here a bit. Okay, so maybe you just have a new pick on YouTube. So I didn't recognize it, but okay. My bad. But I guess we can go down to business if there's already 12 people in.
Yeah, 12 people, we can go, yeah.
Oh boy, where can we start? BTC, holy shit, what happened? So the last one we had it on 21st of July, just about here, when we said it needs to hold the area for us to take this short. And took this short we did, and also got stopped on it. Yes, sir. That was a pretty much, I mean, that was the next one in line. If it holds this area, I would retake this short again, because it is one of the main areas of this entire structure. So yes, considering how deep it went under here, right? And since it went under this, I am willing to take this short again. And this time around we got stopped, you know. So then we said, okay, fine. If we got stopped, we're gonna now wait for a reversal. And we didn't get one reversal. We actually didn't get it, because BTC blew all over through our box when we kind of said if it goes above here, stays here for a week, you know, it's probably going to turn into a bull mode. And, you know, it kind of did. It kind of did that, right? So there was one short possibility up here, but BTC moon just too quickly. Nobody expected it to be there up so soon. We didn't take this one, sadly. The target would be the stop loss would be around $500, and the target would be under here, where the long, we would have to fill long as a hedge. For the long part, we probably wouldn't get filled because it didn't go deep enough. We would probably get missed for like, let's just see, like $100, because I would not be aiming for long above 10,500. But we'll still do. But nonetheless, you know, since we didn't have many manual trades on BTC or Ethereum, we had a lot of alts for that reason, because, you know, most of us on manual trades, we focus more on alts, because alts actually bring you a lot more money than BTC does, right? I mean, when you look at it from up here to up here, it's 23%, right? And, or should I say 25%, right? And you can basically find 25% across the almost any alt on Binance at the moment, right? They do that on daily basis, so we prefer to trade that as manual. But not all is lost, because we do have bots. Smart bot, right? He did bot at 9,500, 9,600, something like that, right, Arno?
Yep, 9,500,
and
yeah.
where did he sell? I think it was like 11k,
At 11k, yeah.
Yeah, so
Straight
see,
to the
that was
point.
like 16% right there, right? So, I mean, even though we didn't take a manual trade, the bot did 60%. Pretty sweet. Yeah, so yeah, you know, we got best of both worlds, right? This is why we're doing good. But so how did this whole thing start? That's the main question here, right? And I do think this time the leader is definitely Ethereum, right? Ethereum sadly escaped us as well. We had a manual trade on it. Where the manual trade was located down here already. We tried to get in here. We tried to long it right here. The retrace was not deep enough, and then it went almost $80 upwards, right? So yes, we did have a manual trade on Ethereum as well. sadly didn't get filled. And again, if you look at it, right, you can see this crazy moon, but it's only 35%, right? I mean, I'm not gonna say it's only 35% because 35% is a lot, but compared to some of these coins that we traded on like EOS, for example, and anything like that, right, they had a lot bigger moves in a lot faster time, right? That's why we mostly focus manual trades on the alts, right? And I do think it's going to be the same thing right now. When we see Bitcoin, it's taking a little, when it's pumping a little bit, right? It obviously the alts will take a little bit of a hit, right? But this is actually a prime time to buy these alts, right? Because after that, when the BTC calms down a little bit and it's breaking out like this, alts will fly, and alts will fly harder than 30%. That's my point, right? Alts will fly higher than 20-30%, right? Because Bitcoin at this point, at this stage and point, Bitcoin has to go from, let's just say, right, from 10K all the way up to 20K for you to make, 100%. But many of these alts, will move 500, 700, or maybe 1000%, right? Many of the old markets will come back, old alts, that have been forgotten for all these 2 years now or something, right? Which is a big age in crypto, right? Will come back from the dead, and many of the new projects, right? Especially DeFi projects. DeFi projects have been flying off the shelves lately. You had BZRX, you had Swap, you had Debts, right? All of those projects every one of them did like 5x plus, right? So yeah, and then you had this farming, right? People were farming J. People are now farming CRV, if I'm not mistaken, right? There's a new farming pool coming out in about 4 days that you can be able to farm. I don't know what the gains will be on that farming pool, but the gains on those farming pools are usually 10 to 16% per week, and that is absolutely amazing, right? And it does sound like a pyramid scheme, but it's not really. It's farming works in totally different thing, right? Because there's so much liquidity in this DeFis, right, that you need to farm it to provide liquidity for them so they can compound and everything, right? It works totally different, so you guys should check it out. If you guys are interested about that, you have a lot of more stuff on the internet, right? So yeah, going back to BTC, right? So what can we expect right now? BTC already. So the first question is, we are holding now this area, right? We already tested 11.5k, which was the next area that would have to get tested after the 10k 500 breakage, right? We already tested that. So now if we manage to hold this area, our next area would that be, we have one area at 14k. We had this 12,000, but 12,000 is not going to be one of those main areas. 12,000 is going to be an area where you do a little bit of rectangle and you wait for it for reversal. It's not an area you go blind in and try to catch a knife catch, right? Because then 1,500 was a lot better for that demeanor, right? So 2,300 is not an important area, but you just do a rectangle on it and you wait for a reversal, and if the reversal happens, we enter on the lower time frames, right? 14k, a lot more important area, even on weekly or monthly. You can already see this is a strong area, even on monthly, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, very, very strong area. As you can see, this one not at all, but this one is a really strong area up here. So here, expecting here when the price comes here the first time, if it comes here the first time, it's gonna be a hard rejection, probably around in the eye of like 1,000, 1,700 bucks, maybe 2,000, right? So that's quite a nice reaction, right? But as we are going to stay up above this, get a weekly close here or a couple of days close above the red rectangle here, we now have to start looking for longs a little bit more aggressively than shorts, right? Because right now this would be the first indication that we are going back into bull after 2 long years, right? Especially after observing chart on weekly of that like this, the price action like this. Yes, it gives us chance to go all the way up here to 20k, right? All the way back to where we been in 2017, right? So yes, after 2 years, we would be returning slowly to the bull market. And yes, right now it's going to be more important for us to look for longs than we do for shorts, right? Bitcoin has just been right now. I mean, Ethereum has been flying for a lot longer than Bitcoin now. Even Ethereum actually got a nice weekly close above the top. So Ethereum is a little bit more bullish than Bitcoin already, right? Because you got a nice close above the top. Ethereum can go all the way up to $600 in the current stance. Wait, we're not gonna be able to see it here. Let me see what I have. Nope. Ethereum USD. I need a Binance chart for that. has a more rich history. Oh yes. Okay, as I said, Ethereum can go all the way up to 600 bucks. Yes, it can go all the way up here. Obviously, there will be some resistance along the way, right? This is already going to be a strong resistance between 430 and 400. It's going to be a little rectangle again, a little box, right? Where we're going to be looking at the lower time frames to take the short again. But we are not going to be knife catching shorts. We're not going to be pre-setting any shorts. This is all. These shorts can only be taken on smaller time frames due to the fact that we don't know if it's actually going to stop there, right? Here on all the way up to $600, there I would be inclined to take a knife catch or two, right? Because the price is going to be so overextended by then, and also hitting some heavy resistances that I would be willing to go take some shorts on the blind spot, right? Yes, another close on weekly for BTC, sorry, for Ethereum up here would deem it very, very bullish. But already one close is already, we can speculate that it is kind of bullish, right? Definitely Ethereum, now second time, right? It led the charge. It definitely pushed BTC a lot, right? The candles, the volume, everything came up, right? So this could be a sort of a speculation because Ethereum 2.0 coming out, right? Definitely we can speculate that this is the whole thing that pushed it above the line, right? We'll see if that happens, right? But I mean, we'll see if Ethereum 2.0, well, actually, I'm not sure. Should it be released this week or something, right? They said like previous week, they said in 2 weeks. So I guess right now should be again released. I don't know, this week. I'm not really following the whole thing, right? Because I'm not so much into FA. But yes, it did provide definitely some liquidity since for 2.0. We've been waiting forever. And let's be honest, if anybody tried to do any transactions on Ethereum last week or this week, you know, it's fucking horrendous, right? I mean, the transaction prices are like $2-3, or you know, if you do it at the wrong time, it will cost you $5 to $7 to transfer something, you know. So back in the day when it was like 10 cents, 5 cents, or 15 cents, right? I mean, shit got a lot more expensive than it was, right? So definitely Ethereum network gets clocked way too fast. You know, they get clocked way too fast. So an upgrade on the network would be really, really nice, yeah. It's definitely not prepared for a world adoption, and you can see that from this DeFi in place right now, because there were about like 400 millions of more than $1 million invested into these DeFis, and the whole network was already clocked up, right? So you can imagine if there were a couple of billions flowing around, that you would probably be paying like, I don't know, $50 per transaction or something like that, right? It would be totally insane. So yeah, definitely needs an upgrade, and I hope it's getting one, right? So yeah, right now they're both leaning the charge. Now the only question is where they're gonna stop and where they're going to form another range like this. Another range like this will absolutely shoot alts into the stratosphere, right now, because if you do a range on a bullish territory, every money you can see in Bitcoin, Ethereum will flow into alts. It will not flow into USDT. It will flow into alts because people will be extremely bullish on alts, making them the reason to pop next, right? And this is why we are primarily focusing on alts, right? Like mostly USDT pairings, because we know USDT pairings will shoot for sure. The problem with BTC pairings right now is, if we focus on BTC alts, right? The problem is there that since Bitcoin is going to be moving up, they will take a hit, right? And since we don't know where they're going to stop, they will be taking a hit, right? But when USDT pairings right now are going to be way more consistent with the gains, right? And yes, already made a video about this EOS, right? So we took the EOS all the way up here, and now we're actually waiting for it to touch this. And wait, I can probably delete this one so it wouldn't look like, oops. So it wouldn't look as ugly as it's looking right now. Okay, so this is done. We already did a video. If it touches all the way up here, we can long it. And now you can see, right? Now our targets are not no small targets anymore, right? As you can see, we are targeting really high, right? We are targeting about like, we buying down at $3, we're targeting like $7 to $8, right? Or $5 to $6, right? We are targeting big targets right now, and this is what we're gonna do with most of these alts that we think they're, you know, that they have some room to go, right? And there are a lot of those alts on Binance, right? And now we will adopt. So before we tried to capture, you know, 2-3% there, right? Now we're gonna try to capture 20, 30, 40, 50%, right? Or, you know, 2x, 3x, stuff like that, right? Definitely, if there's a time to look into projects, right? So we're talking, DeFis, ICOs, whatever, right? It's probably time now, right? So now you will see sooner or later that a lot of these projects will start popping up again, right? It's going to be like back in 2017. If you remember, there was like ICO craze. I don't think there will ever be the same ICO craze, because now you have some regulations which you didn't have back in the day, right? And back in the day, you just invested, and in like, I don't know, 1 day or 5 hours, you already had all your tokens and you can dump them on the market, right? Right now it's not, because these days ICOs are much smarter. They make you vest tokens, so you get, I don't know, 25% on the release, 25% first month, second month, third month. Everybody is requiring vesting, right? I mean, they require vesting periods, right? So right now it's not too smart to lock your money into the projects too soon, right? Because these vesting periods can screw you a little bit, due to the fact that you don't know how long will this bull run last. Because out on the real world, things are not okay yet, right? We can all agree on that things are not okay yet, since you got Corona, you got some problems with you still got some problems with treasuries and all that stuff. And I know we are quote unquote recovering really fast after Corona, right? The whole cash thingy and the factories and all that shit, right? But let's be honest, right? We are also printing a lot of money, which will probably backstab us in the future, right? So yes, let's do mind that the real world market is not just okay yet, right? Shit can still go down on those, so we gotta be a little bit more careful when we go into projects and we lock our funds for, I don't know, 1 year or something, right? I don't think that's too good of an idea. But if you're believing project, I do think you should do like, you invest 10 to 20% of what you want to invest, you lock it in, and then the rest you play in the markets, right? That would be good. So yes, I see that Jonathan is asking questions. I forgot to mention, guys, if you want me to analyze any coins, because now it's probably the best time for us to do any analysis on the coins, ask in the YouTube chat, ask in Telegram, right? We will do it. We will do it right now live on stream. I mean, we have pretty much discussed Bitcoin for right now, right? So for Bitcoin, we are going to look for more aggressive longs on the manual trades. But even if you're not manual trading Bitcoin or Ethereum at the moment, the bots are covering us. Smart bot, he sold already, and if the Bitcoin is gonna start breaking out again, he's gonna buy again. So we're gonna be covered from that part, right? So yes, can you check Zeal and okay, I will check Zeal USDT. Oh no, Satoshi asked me, Max, did you check out the index? Oh damn, I forgot about that one. Shit, gotta check the index for you as well. Yeah, man, no problemo. Okay. Oh, so we actually had, so Zilinga actually hit our trade from the last time, yeah? What was that, 21st, right? Okay, so that was the last time I know. It hit a little TP. Okay, so this trade is now next, huh? Oh, no, I see.
Yep.
This trade is now next. The only thing what I would do, wait, let me see Zilinga a little bit from the far. Man, shit, was this really tested already? Oh yeah, I did think, oh, that's why we didn't place a trade the last time, because it was tested. But I don't think it's gonna go that deep in the bull times. Whoops. But it is possible. It is possible if Bitcoin breaks out some more. It is possible that we lose another 26%. I'm gonna leave this trade for now here, right? So the plan is going to be like this. I'm going to leave the trade here. I'm going to leave it here as we are with this big ass area, because I can't make it smaller and it's already 10%, right? But if it goes again here, right? If it goes above this, then I will make my trade different, right? I will make my trade, I will elaborate it, and also save this one up, Arnaud, because so that we don't forget it when the time comes. If that sure indeed happens, we gotta watch it now, right?
Yep.
So
yeah,
yeah,
of course.
Yeah, we'll save this one up. So right now, not much to say. That this trade still stands, and if it breaks out again now, because I can't really tell how far it's gonna go down, because I'm not really sure if Bitcoin is gonna go calm or not, right? If that happens, if Bitcoin calms and it pumps right here, I'm gonna be taking it aggressively, like I just showed you. But if not, we still have the chances of the under trade being hit, right? So yes, I will not be moving that one. Okay, so then we got real C USDT. Let's see, real C USDT. Does it look nicer? Oh my gosh, what is this? Okay, real C, not too bad, not too bad. I mean, right now, it's pretty straightforward. Pretty straightforward. I'm gonna have to say again here, right? I mean, how many percentages? 31%. Jesus Christ, man. Jesus, okay. Let me go lower time frames, actually. Okay, I see. Okay, so this was one of the trades was here. Not gonna lie, one trade was here, right? Now the second trade for me has to break this. Has to break this for me for the second trade. Break this, go up. Now it depends where you stop. If it stops here, the entries are different. The entries are different where it stopped. But the entry will be on the I node. It's gonna be around here. The second entry. So yes, definitely have to wait for it to break this, to go to one of these two lines. Maybe it's gonna go a little bit over, and then when it retraces, you snag it around here. Depends where the line stops, right? So again, Jesus Arnaud, we gotta save this one again. Real C, where do I have it? Do I even have them by alphabet? Nope. I don't have it. I don't see it. Maybe I have to add it in. Oh yeah, I don't have it in. Okay, so I'll save this one to a red one, and then see. And I'll also save this. What was the previous question? Zil, right? Where is Zil? Okay, I'll also save that one to the red one to be following in the future. Okay, yes, I need to check the index for Satoshi, but let's first go to Kutum, because for that index, I think I have to go. To the FTX, right? I'm not sure. Okay, Kutum. Let's see. That was that coin I traded a lot back in the past. Let me see. Okay, tested this. It's a little bit of a weaker. Okay, so one of the trades is right here. Even though it's been tested, one of the trades is right here because it's holding one of the main areas. This is, if you look in the past, this area is one of the main areas. So yes, even though it has been tested thoroughly, I will say the trade is here again. If this trade gets missed, you just follow it down, and trust me, here it's gonna happen. If it doesn't give you a reaction here, it's gonna give you on the downside. Like I'm almost 100% that time. I'm not 100% about the first trade, but I'm 100% about the second trade. About 6% stop loss. And if you get hit, I'm gonna say first profit target above the high, because obviously you don't have a crystal ball. You don't know if it's going to break that high, but if it does break that high, then you go ham at it. Then I would go absolutely insane and just place it above the all resistances, right? Go for that real money, right? And if it goes above this, holy crap, right? Then the last target I would target was this. And then in this area, you will get a reversal. In this area, you will get a reversal somewhere in here. I don't know where, but it definitely is going to happen in this area. And then you can smash another long at it and just follow it up, right? Just flip it like SpongeBob flips burgers, right? You just, when it gives you long, you just smash it, you know? Just keep on adding to it, and you follow the coin into the heights, okay? We'll add it to the red list as well, saving it up. Although this one we could probably call as well for the actual trade. I mean, should I say manual trade? Okay, thanks. They have hardcore in August, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, if they have hardcore in August, then probably this one, the 80% or this first trade is going to work already out. So that would be pretty nice. Okay, Sol. Okay, one more, and then I'm going to check FTX for. Oh wait, FTX is actually on TradingView. Wait, let me just check on the. Let me just check quickly on the Telegram what the ticker is, because I do remember. Okay, shitperp, right? Shitperp. Okay, this shitperp. Okay, shitcoin index perpetual. What the hell am I looking at? Shitcoin index perpetual futures. Oh, okay, nice. So it's like NXX or SPX, but for altcoins. You ever saw this before or not? I've never seen this.
No.
Okay, so I guess it's like index of shitcoins. But now, first of all, I would like to know which shitcoins are involved in this. So there's like everything that's listed on Binance is involved in this chart. So yes, I mean, Well, I'm gonna tell you one thing. I mean, you broke it as well, so this shit looks bullish, right? I'm not gonna lie. If you hold this area, this is bullish, right? So you can now go for the new heights. Yeah. You can now go for the new highs. It's holding here. Yeah. So the next point would be gain above this. And then see if we can reach all the way up to this. Amazing. I'm amazed by this shit. I really am. I really am amazed by this shit. Let me see. Yeah. It can actually work out. Very interesting. So yeah, we'll see. So yeah, definitely for now, it definitely looks bullish. For now, definitely looks bullish, Satoshi. So yeah, I don't think you have much things to worry about. Okay, definitely not something I would take a trade on because we're obviously too late now, right? I mean, but if I was taking a trade, yes, and it has to hold, I would take it here on the first touch, yes. On the second touch, I probably wouldn't go in because I don't really know this index, never traded it. But yeah, if it holds this, you go to the next green area, and that one is going to be the key to see what's going to happen there. So yes, now let's check Sol. Wait, what was the question? Oh, check Sol USDT. So Solana. Wait, I actually remember Solana. Wasn't that like a project that came? The idea I was reading about in like 2018 or something like that. I think it was like in 2018 I was reading about Solana that they had some technology or something. Can't really remember anymore, but I do think this project is actually like 2 years old or something like that. Okay, so freshly listed chart. Freshly listed chart. How long has been listed? Does that mean it's been listed last night, or is that like just? Let me actually check CoinMarketCap because I'm not sure if it's been listed last night or it's been actually around for a while now. I mean, I know it's an old project, so that's why I'm not sure. Solana. Wait. So. Oh wait. So okay. So it's in Binance, but it doesn't. Sol BTC. Okay, yeah, so it's been around for a while. I knew it was an old project. There's no way that because I've read about this project in 2018. Okay, so this is basically what you want to see, right? This is how you want to see, the project list, it takes a little bit of a dive, so you can have that like a little light-headed, a little bit of a light accumulation, right? And then you start actually gaining something, right? And actually when you gain something, you go back and this is your fill spot, right? Perfection. Doesn't get more perfect than that, right? Then it pumps, and it comes back down and you fill it again, right? And know what's gonna happen, right? The same thing you want to see it happen right now. You want to see it pump like it just did. It comes back and now you fill. And since it ended like a wick, you can start filling here already, but I would recommend you to split your buys. So one fill here and the main fill here, right? So this would be like your party fill and everything. The main fill, you want to do it like here. And that would be kind of your continuation of the trend, right? Because right now, and this is not even, this is 9%, this one is 20%, both of them is doable, right? Even though it's on Sol BTC. So if BTC pumps, you're definitely gonna get filled on this shit, right? So yes, so now you have to just go for the trend continuation because you don't know how far it can go, right? You can't anticipate how far it's gonna go. So you just take the trend continuation until the trend wrecks you and goes counter you, and then you start doing the other things, right? So let me just check. Okay, so it's only 30 mils market cap right now. It can easily go to 50, 60 mils market cap. So I think you can still play this one for a while, right? You can still probably get 100% on this one if it fills you down here. So yeah, you're still pretty good on this one. Any update on the Rune? I'm actually glad you asked me about that. I made a video about Rune, right? And gladly in the video I even said, right? So I said, if anybody really wants to trade this, right? So, oops, wait, what is this? So, okay, so in the video I said, if anybody really wants to trade this, then that would be my then you can long this, but I personally wouldn't long this. And glad I said that because it got wrecked. Yes, personally I wouldn't long this when I have a structure like this and BTC is unstable. I just find it hard that if like most of the time I'm going to say it like this, it's a gamble, right? So you probably have like 50% chances of winning, But the thing is, I much rather wait for confirmation, because that confirmation takes my 50% of wins up to like 60 or 70%, which is a lot in trading. Really, really a lot, right? That 10 to 20% difference that makes you a lot of money on the long run, right? And this is exactly what I said, right? I said, if I want to wait to go above this, and then I will snatch a trade at it, right? And there's no coincidence. The price didn't go above this and immediately died off, right? And that's the thing. That's when you want to get that confirmation, right? And that really makes the whole difference when you look at a chart like this. And after I didn't get confirmation, the chart just died off, right? So what I'm looking at right now, I made a box. I'm not sure, right? So because this was a fresh chart, I just made a box here, and I said, okay, I'm gonna be watching it closely for a reversal here. And obviously, the reversal didn't happen here, right? Because at the time I didn't know where it's gonna stop if it goes down. But reversal is actually happening, I'm not gonna lie, right? And this is your perfect textbook's reversal right now. So if I was taking a trade right now, this would be my trade. This one, like, you got your perfect textbook's reversal, it doesn't go. So we obviously already missed this week. So right now you gotta moon a little bit because we missed a week, because technically this has been tested already. So it doesn't mean the price gonna do this again before it goes up, right? It can do, but you know, it's also high chances that it doesn't, right? So yeah, in case if you wanna really go trade it now, you're gonna have to market smash it, right? You're gonna have to market smash a part of the trade here and the second part down here, and then place your stop loss above the low, right? So in this case would be, let me see, yeah, it is a low. I could probably place it already for 8% here, because the price shouldn't really go down here anymore. It shouldn't really go, right? Wait, let me check their market cap just for 74 million. Shit, you know, that's a lot of whales. It can still happen, not gonna lie, it can still happen. But I don't know, like I personally wouldn't put my stop loss that low anymore, to be honest. You know, I mean, just from personal experience, how it usually works. So yes, considerably taken. Let's just say we're filled on this trade. We're taking first profit target here. Why? Because we don't have the crystal ball. We don't know if it's going to continue and go above this area. If it does, the second area is here. And then after this area is hit, and I'm not talking about a week, right? I'm not talking about a week, because when the week happens, you know, it doesn't give you confirmation. You need a full candle closure above this line. If that happens again, you can just follow it, right? And then you can enter this trade or this one. Then these trades become perfectly valid, and you know, you got long from here, you take profit, you take profit, you got long, you take profit, you take profit, right? And then hopefully it takes you over and then retests back this shit, right? And you go long and you take profit, right? And you take it all the way to the top. That would kind of be like how you should play this one, right? When you don't know what's gonna happen, right? So yeah, when you got fresh charts, and again, you really have to just, you know, kind of trust the system, because again, you don't know much from the past. So yes, even though this trade has higher chances to fail, this trade on a new chart has higher chances to fail as if you would trade the old charts. But you know, when I'm trying to play this deficit or all that shit, I'm playing it exactly the same way, right? I wait for confirmation, I go in, and then I hope it's gonna pump, because you never know how far it's gonna go. You just don't know, because you don't have the crystal ball, right? You don't know how far it's gonna go, so you have to kind of anticipate it, that you have a lot of room to make money. And when I kind of see that on a new chart, and I see this, you know, I get kind of iffy, but that might be because they have some locked, I mean, a lot of tokens could be locked or some shit like that, right? So I'm not really, so you shouldn't be too biased on MCAP, right? But, you know, I take it into observation as well when I go on the new charts. You need all the help you can get on the new charts, you know, to make the winning trades. But I'll give you one thing: this new chart, they can be high winners. They can give you a lot of money on long run. Okay, can you guys please also check Tomo USD? Yes, I was checking Tomo for myself actually as well, and I do think Tomo still has place to go when it broke out like this. Actually, the Tomo tested a lot much nicer levels on the Tomo BTC, as you can see, right? On daily, it actually filled some trades in, right? If I was checking the trade, that would be my trade on BTC pairing, right? The sad thinking is right now, again, like we said, BTC is not calm, so we don't know if this one is gonna hold. So yes, safer options is Tomo USDT, but as you can see on Tomo USDT, if you're not in the trade yet, I wouldn't recommend it anymore. It went too far, right? It went too far, and right now you're really pushing the limits, right? But if you're in the trade, I wouldn't tell you to sell right now. I wouldn't tell you to sell because there's nothing bearish on this chart yet. chart is what I call painfully bullish, right? Painfully bullish. This is the first rejection point that you kind of got on the way up. But since you didn't even close one daily under this, I'm not gonna say it. You're still perfectly bullish on this chart. So if I was holding now still a bag of Tomo, I would not be selling this. We can also, well, I just closed the website. Whoops. Let's just see what our Tomo is saying. Tomo has to have like 200 mils. Oh wait, what? It only has 66 mils? Then rather trade Tomo than Torchain then. I thought Torchain was like a byproduct of Tomo, I guess. Man, I'm wrong about a lot of stuff in this. A lot of stuff in crypto, right? There's so much stuff to remember. So yes, there's nothing bearish on this Tomo chart yet. I would definitely still hold it and hope for another top. And the idea behind this is, right, people constantly try to find the tops, right? And I'm gonna tell you one thing: you're never gonna catch the top, right? Because what I just told you, right, is almost impossible to catch the top, right? Because look at it, we go down 20% and we're still not bearish, right? So you need to, so that's why there's a saying, you know, leave bottom 10% and top 10% to the gamblers, because you will never know where the top is or where the bottom is unless you get a confirmation, right? So in this case, I will get my confirmation if it goes under this, right, and closes 2 dailies under it, right? So what do you wait for there, right? So then you say, well, that's already a 30% loss. And yes, in most cases, if you want to stay safe, it is a 30% loss. But most of the people who bought here, doesn't matter for them 30% because they made so much money. But there's also one thing, right? Nothing ever goes down, or should I say, I'm not gonna say nothing, because you know, if crypto is a drastic space, it works a lot better in real market, but okay, crypto is a drastic space. Almost nothing ever goes down in a straight line, right? So usually you have it like this: you go under this, you do a little reaction here, you test this again, and this is your sell point. You exit your holdings here, right? At least a big portion of them, because you can still do break bullish out here, but your chances are much smaller, right? They're like, instead of here, when you have like still like 50 to 60% bullish chances, down here you have like 40, right? So then you gotta be, it's basically trading is a game of chance, basically, but you have to tilt those chances in your favor for you to make money, right? So yes, and then if you look at it, right, that's only 20% from the top, which I consider myself a pretty good catch, right? Because a lot of people already sold here, right? And you're doing a lot better than them, right? If you're still holding, because they sold 50% from the top, right? Or, you know, if you do it the other way around, it's even more, right? It's 100%. So yes, they actually missed on 1x, right? Right there. So yeah, this is how basically you want to take these really bullish charts. Either just don't anticipate it, right? This is how you can make money bull run, because you will never know where the shit is gonna stop. You will see some of these coins like Tomo. I mean, Tomo is a great example. Like, how much did he do? Look at that, 500%. This is what I'm talking about, 500%. A lot of these coins, I'm not gonna say a lot of them, but I'm gonna say some of these coins will do 500, 700 to 1000% in bull, right? And you just don't know which one are gonna do that, but you can follow them, and once you're in them, you know, you follow them on the bullish chart, and you don't want to sell too quick, right? Because a lot of people will sell too quick because they're scared right now, right? Back in 2017, nobody was selling quick because the logic was totally different than it is now. People are more careful now. But I'm saying, don't sell too quick, but also don't sell too late, right? If it goes from here all down to here, you know, it's kind of time to sell, right? It's kind of. And yes, even on high time frames, you're still not looking bearish, right? The thing is, you would have to already sell here and then rebuy here for another bounce, right? But if you're gonna wait all the way down here, then you say, okay, now I'm gonna sell here, and then it's gonna bounce, right? And then you're gonna moon back in here, and then it's gonna bounce again, and it's gonna go lower, and you're gonna get fucked, right? So you need to watch the chart closely and not do any stupid things like that, right? You wanna sell enough quick for you. Or at least if you're selling, don't just moon in right now without a plan, right? That's basically, don't ruin your big win. Don't turn your big win into a big loss. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, could you look at Seller USD? Okay, so Seller, I already know it's a low Satoshi coin. Not gonna be my favorite. Wait, actually, didn't we have a trade on it? Oh yeah, we did. No, Arnaud, what the fuck did you do, Arnaud? Look at that. Hot. We missed 200%, Arnaud.
Not my fault, man.
Yeah, it is, man. It is. Okay, so there was a nice trade here. Okay, let's Seller USDT. Seller USDT. Too late, I'm sorry, my friend. This bad been tested. This is your continuation spot. Fuck my life. I don't see trade anymore. Nope. Shit. We missed it, boy. Okay, so basically, now that this bounce here has to hold above here. If it holds above here, you're probably gonna have a good chance of testing this. So I don't actually see the. I mean, if you really wanted to risk it, the trade is here now. If you really want to risk it, and then you take it to all the way up here, yeah. Which I don't know if that's worth the risk. Yeah, it is probably 80%. Shit, that's good money. That's good money. So yeah, it's a risky one, but it is possibility. It is possibility. I'm not gonna call this one as a. Because even if I already seen even if I wanted to place a good stop loss here, right? Is it gonna be big, right? 17%, yes. Nah, yeah, not gonna do a stop loss above 10%. I don't feel good about that. You guys are forced training BTC will touch 6. You guys, wait, what? Wait, first Theta USDT, I missed one comment. I am so sorry. Majus. Oh yeah, we still have the trade. Wait, no, we got filled in the trade or not. Oh my god. 30 pin coming. Yeah, we're still in the trade on this one. So yeah, I mean, I wouldn't change anything else at it. Wouldn't change anything else. If we touch this line, then however, we would be looking for another long. For anything else right now, not changing a thing on Theta. We're still in the trade here, so yes. Definitely wouldn't be touching this one, Majus. Okay, so you guys think what happened? Okay, so yeah, I'm not sure what you're trying to say. If you're trying to say that if the BTC will touch 6K again in the future, right now I can't give you that answer because by the price action right now it looks bullish. And if I told you that we are going to touch 6K again, is a prediction which I can't give you in 100% spirit, right? I can't give you a prediction like that. But let me tell you, if it goes above 14K, then chances of touching 6K ever again are slim, very slim. But unless we get a nice fat rejection here and we go under this, then yes, chances are great, still great for us to touch 6K again, right? Don't just think now, guys, that you're never gonna see 6K again because we're doing this, right? It's still possible. It's still possible until you turn around the structure. It's still possible to touch everything on the chart, right? So yes, don't fall into these things like, oh yeah, boys, better buy everything now because you will never see these prices again. No, that's bullshit, right? That's bullshit. Don't even fall for a thing like that, right? If I had a coin for every time I heard somebody tell me that BTC won't touch something again, like they said, oh, you didn't buy here, BTC will never touch 3K again. Whoopsie, we touched 3K. So yeah. Oh, BTC will never go under 10K again. Whoopsie, 3K. So yeah, shit happens. You know, it's crypto, bro. It's volatile. In volatility, everything happens. Same ago as I was talking about Tesla. You know, people still think Tesla will never stop. You know, people still think Tesla has really good chances to go to $900 in the future. Really good chances. And I'm not even gonna say $900. It has even chances to go back to $350, right? And I'm not saying what needs to happen for that. I mean, obviously it's a moonshot, but trust me, chances are great that we will retrace. In the future a lot on Tesla, right? Especially if something happens to Elon Musk. If something happens to Elon Musk, Tesla is gonna drop 90% in like a week. Jesus Christ, I mean, that thing is built on one guy alone, right? So yeah, even in real markets, things like that still happen, right? Okay, can you check ZRX, please? Okay, small update on ZIL. We already gave you a small update on ZIL. Oh, again, if you can. Okay, join late. No, okay, no problem, man. If for you, Purnima, I will do it, my friend. ZRX. Let's see, ZRX. Okay, so ZRX touched the bottom. This is pretty nice. Okay, this is gonna be it, right? Pretty easy, to be honest. This one is straightforward. You just look at the structure, and what do you see right now? You can see it right on rise, right? You're gaining you're actually hanging around the main part of the whole structure, right? As you can see, the main reason, right? Move above this, you're long in this shit. If it goes to this, you're long in this shit, right? This is bullish. If it goes above this, I would definitely take a play at this structure, because this is beautiful, actually, a beautiful structure. Let me actually see, we could actually make this an official call. Could actually make an even video about it. Oh yeah, that's a good stop loss. I like that stop loss. 7%. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. All right. Okay, let me see. What's the buy price? What's the buy price is? I mean, the buy area. Jesus Christ. My fingers are slippery for some reason. I guess it's so hot. Okay, let me just do it like this. Okay, good. My gosh, and then I set everything up and then I fuck it up. Okay, 7% stop loss. Good. And then take the TP here. The first TP has to be fast, right? Because again, we don't have crystal ball, we don't know, right? And then the second TP I'm gonna be aiming, right? It's bull time, baby, right? Bull spirit, I'm gonna aim all the top. And if this one goes, do we even have anything to the left side? Higher time frames, or this all-time high? Oh yeah, boy, we're going for the whole time high. Oh yeah, just the way I like him. Just the way I like him. Whoops, that's not gonna work like that. Okay, gain above this. Yes, the last target, I would say this. Very possible. Very possible. Okay, yeah. That would be my trade. And this one, I'm gonna actually save. I'm gonna put it in the... chat as well. Wait, can I delete this, please? Okay, yeah, so as I said, we have to go above this. Wait, sorry. We have to go above this. And then I will enter this trade aggressively. Yes. And then we'll see. We'll see what happens. ZRX, nice looking trade. Yeah, ZIL. Sorry, what was I talking about ZIL again before? Oh wait, I make a drawing out of it. Okay, yeah. So I was taking, as I was saying, I still think this is possible to hit, but if it's not gonna hit because it's bull time and it's gonna be hard to drop it 24%, right? Then I will wait for it to get hit up here, and then I will long it aggressively here, and that's basically pretty much my plan for the ZIL, right? Okay, thanks for asking. No problem, Ken Meister. Satoshi, you're back. Yes, yesterday the Fear and Greed Bitcoin index was 77. Can you guys check one last pair for me? Link USDT. Of course, my dude. Of course. Okay, so Link played out like we wanted it, right? So as we made the drawing last time, this was on 21st, yeah. So we said here, okay, if it's not gonna break this, we're gonna go lower, right? And this is exactly what happened. It even gave you a little reaction here. And sadly, this didn't hold, right? We only tested this, and due to the fact this didn't hold is because of the Bitcoin, obviously. And now when you look at it from a daily perspective, oh, okay, never mind. It's on a brink that I would say that it's not bullish anymore. It's like really on the brink, but I'm gonna say it's still bullish. Yeah, I'm gonna say it's still bullish. And this was actually a perfect long scenario. My God, there's so many charts, man. So many charts to follow. There are too many charts, and the market is 24-hour long. Yeah, it's really hard to follow so many charts. I swear, guys. Sometimes, you know, and yes, you do miss trades like this. Sad. Okay, so if I go back if I go incognito into low time frames, let me see what I can muster next. Okay, so basically speaking, if I'm hanging around, okay, so I'm hanging above this, that's a good thing, right? I'm testing this, tested this, this went down, tested this, wait, no, I didn't test this, I tested this. Okay, so I'm going to sell it like this. So I tested this, lower time frame, moved here, didn't gain above this, go down. Okay, I see the plan. Frankly speaking, I'm gonna be like this. Okay, I gain above this, which is a good part right now. So in the motion, I could already take a long here, right? I could already moon it into here, right? So that means I'm already missed my first opportunity of longs. So in this case, I either market smash it and I place my stop loss under this, and in the hopes of good faith that it's gonna play out, or the secondary option is I wait for it to move above this. right? And it depends on how hard it's going to move above this. If it's going to stop here, then I'm okay. If it's going to stop here, I'm going to have to move this area all the way up here and go for a retrace and then moonshot, right? That will kind of be like, but you have multiple areas right here, so yes. But this is key line. See, this line was key when I drove it, and since, as you can see, right, when you went above this, you start going up, right? And that's the key line that I draw in the last video, the last webinar as well, right? And definitely needs to keep an eye on it, right? And right now you have good chances of going up if it's above this key line, right? And holding it for, I'm not sure, wait, how does daily look like again? Let me check again. Okay, so yeah, that would be, actually, yes, it hold above the key line, and that's why you still have chances of going up. I'm not bearish yet on Link. It still looks good, even on hourly. Still looks good, yeah. So yeah, we missed the first opportunity on lower time frames as well. We missed this one, and now that's the only one you can go for, right? The only one. Okay, so yeah, guys, holy shit, we already been in for like 50 minutes in the stream. I guess we analyzed all the major coins, all the major, Bitcoin, Ethereum, right? Talked about markets a little bit, how they're gonna be playing out in the future, right? As well, like I said, if I'm still going to be looking at Ethereum, BTC, obviously, right? But like I said, I'm really glad that during these times we have the smart bots that do it for us, right? Because I really do prefer to focus on alts in times like this, because I do think alts will overperform the BTC at this point, right? It's different when we long BTC from 3K, right? It was a lot of percentages all the way up to 10K, right? But from the 10K to 20K, it's gonna take us a lot longer than it did from 3K to 10K. That's what I'm expecting, right? And so you're gonna make a lot less money. But this alts, I'm not saying Link because Link already popped off much, right? But a lot of these alts that were kind of on the dead side on the Binance can now pop off and make 500, 700, 800%, right? So yes, like I said, I would much rather keep an eye on them and give them chance to show us their light right now, right? So yeah, bullish on XRP long term. Basically right now I'm almost bullish on everything, right? I'm almost bullish on everything right now. I really wanted XRP at 5 cents, right? I really wanted it down here at 5 cents, but it's not gonna happen, right? And again, you can see, right, if it goes above this green line, and we stay here for a couple of days, I'm gonna be really bullish on XRP. Yes, so long term speaking, I am bullish on XRP, and you have chances of testing, like we were speaking of 50 cent all the way up to like $1, right? All the way to like 50 cents to $1. That is your target. And I really wanted XRP to go to like 5 cents before that happens, right? Because for 5 cents you could jump all the way to $1. That would see 2000% gain. Like I would be buying like crazy down here. I'm not even lying. I would be buying like crazy. I had this area prepared, right? But it only came to like 11 cents, and then it decided to do its own thing, right? So yes, you can see some of these alts can gain a lot more than BTC, right? In terms of price, right? Or X amounts, or etc, right? So yes, guys, thank you for joining to our stream, right? We will have another stream in next week on 4th of August in this case. Yeah, again, it's gonna be at 3 GMT, right? It's like 6 tests for me right now, but it's gonna be like 3 p.m. GMT like always. So yeah.
Yeah, same time.
Yeah, same time, yeah. So I guess we will be seeing each other next time again, right? This will be also uploaded to YouTube, so everybody can check what if they missed anything, right? Because we did analyze a lot of the coins. But yes, guys, I will also be making daily videos always on the altcoins that I trade, and I do wish them to trade, so we'll see how that one goes as well, right? So yeah, thank you for watching, guys, and see you next time.